This morning in the Eagle studio, we have Harry Dalke from Morden with us. Harry, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Thanks for the invite.
We're excited to have you here today. We're talking about a bunch of different things. There's a fish fry coming up this week, but also we want to talk a little bit about Africa, about Well of Plenty, and about how you got involved in all of this. Let's start with Well of Plenty. What is that?
Well of Plenty is a new mission that started by a friend of mine from Chilliwack, BC, Doug Dick. And he went to a crusade that his daughter and son-in-law were doing in Malawi, Africa. It's bringing Christ to them, and it's a church crusade. And he was asked by one of the pastors if there was something in. This pastor wants holistic ministry. He wants to win souls, but you can't think about Christ or eternity if your stomach is in pain of growling in hunger. Mm-hmm. So he wanted him to go home to Canada and think about whether there was something they could do, because we have lots here in Canada. And it's a good time to share to less fortunate people that are dealing with starvation and dealing with hunger, because it's dry there. It's eight months of drought per year. There's 4 months of rainy season, and my friend went the following fall, like in November of the following fall in 2019, and he took a suitcase full of hoses and filter and drip emitters, and he had found out about drip irrigation through they do it in Israel, so he had read up on it, and he had used it a bit in the Fraser Valley. He had tried. There it rains lots, but he did some of that, and he showed these people that they could do it in their own yards, their own gardens. And the church has demonstration gardens where there's a large gardens of, say, 10, 15 acres. And they teach them there, teach the people. They come to the church, learn about salvation, and they learn also how to this new style of agriculture called drip irrigation. So demonstration garden shows them what can be grown and how to do it with drip irrigation, and then they can get their own kit, a pail drip kit, and take it home and set up a fence and grow a garden within this fence, and carry water into a 5-gallon pail, 20-liter pail, and the pail drips out at a rate of 2 liters per hour, and it's just enough water to keep 100 plants going, and then they have to pour more water in the pail again. So people in Africa have a hard life, and I saw a lot of bicycles. I saw a lot of people walking. I saw some cars, but the cars were also in lineups for gasoline, because gasoline's hard to buy and get at this time of now since the war happened in Russia. Mm-hmm. And anyways, that's our Well of Plenty mission or organization. If you want to see more about it, it's on wellofplenty.com, and the fish fry is coming up this Thursday.
Absolutely, and you mentioned that a donation to Well of Plenty, it might help one family, but then they are eager to help other families, so it kind of helps an entire community.
That's right, yes. So since 2019, bit by bit, we've gotten more wells drilled. These wells are 50 meters deep, and it's into a vein of water that keeps on going. Like an aquifer, and it's something that's not possible on their own. They need extra money to hire these drills to drill the well, and it's a 5-inch bore well and a submersible pump in the bottom, electric pump that's powered by solar electricity. Yeah, so it's all quite modern stuff, and it's very exciting to be involved with this this whole project.
Yeah, and the Pembina Valley can directly support you guys and what Well of Plenty does by going to the fish fry. When and where is the fish fry, and how can we get involved?
The fish fry is happening April 20th at Pembina Threshermen's Museum. It's an antique museum between Winkler and Morden on the number 3 highway, and it's a drive-by, and people love walleye fish. They're fresh fish caught in the north of the Gimli area, and we're having fish fries, and we're having coleslaw and a dessert and a side dish. So
that sounds pretty good. You know, who wouldn't like that?
Yeah.
And so that's happening this week. We'll have the full details, Pembina Valley Online. Harry, thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to tell my project, and I really enjoying it as a thing to do in my retirement.
Hey, I'm Ronnie Gunther. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you have something going on in the community and you want to share it on the morning show, we'd love to have you. Send us an email at news@pembinavalleyonline.com. If you like the video, give it a like and share it with your friends. We'll see you next time.